And now we have a chance to hear from a very historic figure, that is Khalilah Camacho Ali. And we were introduced to her from the original G-Man of hip hop, that is George Price. But Khalilah is going to take us on a journey as a martial artist and as also the former wife of Muhammad Ali. Join with us.
Hello, everyone. This is Grandmaster Jesse Bowen. I want to welcome everyone. This is the kickoff of our Women's Martial Arts Hall of Honors online presentation. You know, there are ladies all around the world that are making a contribution to the martial arts, and we're forgetting about who those people are. So today we have Dr. Khalilah Camacho Ali, and I'm excited, everyone. Now, it's hard to get me excited, believe it or not, but I'm excited because she is the former wife of Muhammad Ali. She is a producer. She is a best-selling author. She is a martial artist, an aviator, PhD in theology. She's a lecturer. Man, I mean, it'll probably take me another half an hour to name out all the things she actually has achieved. But I want to thank you. I feel like we have arrived as the American Martial Arts Alliance of having you on our program. And I just personally want to say, thank you, number one, for being here. You're one of the first ladies that we're inducting into our Hall of Honors. We're virtually, you're down in Florida, I'm here in North Carolina, but we have a lot of people online today, and they're really excited. And so I guess I'm going to kick it off by, getting you to talk a little bit about you. This interview is really to talk about your martial arts. And if I would probably get hurt if I don't talk about, Muhammad Ali. So I'm going to have to throw that little part in there, but that big part, well, I guess they're all big parts, but welcome to our program, and congratulations as being one of our inductees.
God bless you, Jesse. Thank you so much. I'm so honored to be a part of the Women's Martial Arts Hall of Honors. It is a pleasure and an honor to be here, and I thank God that you contacted me. I've been in the arts for all my entire life, and it was a struggle because first and foremost, I had to keep it undercover. For so many years, I couldn't be out there and spread and show my arts and show my talent the way I would like to be with some of the other artists that will actually show their art and talent and perform in front of people. But that's something I wasn't allowed to do because of the important people that I was securing at the time. And when you are a personal security guard, you cannot expose who you are and who you're securing. At the time, it was detrimental to anybody know who we were. Mm. And a lot of times that goes, to your jobs. When you're a security guard to a certain person, you are not really made known. You're securing those person at the time. Sometimes it might come after the fact, after you're finished securing them, then right. You can come out and say who you secured. Mm-hmm. But I had to keep that undercover for a while. And especially being married to Muhammad Ali, even though my arts was known, well, it was undercover known back then. To tell a fighter what you do, that a fighter is knowing Ali, he was a challenger, and I didn't want him to challenge me. And I know that he would challenge me if he knew anything about me doing martial arts. I knew he would challenge me. And when he actually found out I really did know the arts, he threatened me by by going up a guy named Rocky Aoki, who was actually he was known to be an artist, martial artist, but he was really a wrestler, and he challenged him in the ring. Mm-hmm. And just to show me he could beat a martial artist, right? So that's what I'm saying. That's why I had to be really, inconspicuous when I, say I was a martial artist. I had to be kind of, I know the arts. That's it. I couldn't expose it like I want to. When I was with Steve Saunders at the BKF in Los Angeles, with Jim Kelly, I couldn't say anything. I knew Jim Kelly, but I couldn't say anything. I couldn't say, who I was, because I didn't want them to find out what I did, and they'll get back to Muhammad Ali. So it was tough.
Well, this is the journey, in your situation, like I said, that's a very unique situation, but now when we go back, it used to be a man's world, or that martial arts, wasn't for women, or combative arts, and so many, it wasn't something that was really available, because it was perceived that girls shouldn't take the martial arts, shouldn't study the martial arts or combat arts during that time. And in our study of and research of bringing women together even for this honor, to find, ladies during your era of time, that's a very difficult job of doing. When you come up into the 90s, you find more. In the 2000s, you find more women, that are involved in the martial arts. But I know that, a couple of things I've heard you, talk about online, in that process of how you and Muhammad Ali actually met. And I think I was listening to an interview that he got all his poems. Well, he got his poems from you, and so why don't we touch just a little bit on the Muhammad Ali side when you guys met?
Go ahead. Yeah, that's why this unique, outstanding book. It's online now, but it's an unauthorized one that came out. I did it, but it didn't get completely edited the way I wanted. So somebody put it online before it was edited, and it upset me a little bit. But it's my book, and but it's not edited the way I wanted it. So it's still online. But the one that I'm going to edit it and put back online is going to be in April. So, okay. So if you really want to get the unedited version, you can just go online and get it. It's there. It's already there. It's called The Forgiveness Ali, and you can go to Amazon and buy it online right now. But it's not edited. It's not complete. But you can. If you want to buy it, go ahead and buy it. They only have 1,000 copies out there right now. So once those 1,000 copies, then the real edited one will come out. Probably. Okay. So when I met him, I was only 10 years old, and he was 18 years old. It's just the first meeting him for the first time. And at that time, I confronted him about his name. And I said, you ain't gonna get famous with that name. Until you have a name of honor, until you have a name of respect, until you have a Muslim name, you're not gonna get famous with this one, trust me. And he looked at me, he goes, and then I tore up the name. He said, "You tore my name," and I think that moment right there locked in a target on my forehead from then on. So as time went by, he started getting all these poems from me and everything. He said, "Well, I need to marry this one. She started getting bigger. She's growing up now." So he just came back and got me at the age of 16.
Oh wow! Wow.
Yeah, well, that's the way it was. A love story. It was like a An ultimate love story.
Right. So one of was it the Thrill of Manila, or one of them that when he was fighting, was it Joe Frazier that you wrote the poem?
No, actually, it was the Sonny Liston poem. I wasn't
Okay,
even
right.
married to him then because I didn't like the reaction Sonny Liston had when he was hanging around Muslims. He was a Muslim sympathizer, but he wasn't a Muslim yet. But so Sonny Liston cracked it off and said, hey, you know, I'm gonna knock out that black Muslim. And that kind of upset me. And it made me create a poem for Sonny Liston because I didn't like him. And I asked Clay to tell him this poem because I didn't like the guy. And then I go, wow, he's not gonna do that. I mean, but at least I got it out. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
my mother told me years ago, never form your lips to say I shoulda, woulda, coulda. So I just always do what's on my mind at the time. And maybe later, then I'd say, he's not gonna let him. But he did. He went and told him that poem right in front of me, right there. He told the poem to Sonny Liston. He made my poem famous. I want to thank him for that. Thank you, Ali. Thank you very much. And that's the kind of team. That's the kind of team we became later on in life. We became a team.
Mm-hmm. So what would you say for just like, we have a change of time? What words of wisdom would you give for today's female martial artists?
What the basic thing, first of all, I don't really support women boxers. I don't really support that. But if that's what you need to get your courage, if that's what you need to get your confidence up, I'm all for that. But as far as safety, as far as women, I totally support martial arts because you don't have to use brute force to be a martial artist. Brute force is for men, and women don't have to have brute force to fight an opponent in martial arts. They use their technology and their wit and the technical advantages of the art. Like it doesn't matter how big the artist is. It's very hard to fight. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's hard to fight anybody small. If you're big and they're small, it's very hard to fight because you tend to bow down into them and they'll take advantage of it. But I think it's safer for women to do martial arts. I think it's safer for men as well. So as small as the woman is, and the way the arts are performed, especially highlights the main parts of your body, like pressure points. These are very serious points in which you can bring anybody down. Pressure points means you only need a little pressure in order to conquer the situation. So I stress and strongly advise women who are in martial arts, build your confidence. It builds your confidence. It strategizes your temperament. It strategizes your emotions. And it helps you articulate and make a performance without any hesitation of any harm. So I would definitely suggest that they stay in the martial arts because it's safer, it's good discipline. Women can be very emotional, so it kind of it cools down her temperament. It's just a grand thing. You can go so far in martial arts as a woman. You don't have to hold back anything. It's just amazing. It's graceful. It's humbleness. It's just totally made structured for women. That's what I'm thinking.
Right. Well, I know you still stay very busy, and you're very active. So what's next? I know that you have your book's coming back out. So any big news we need to know about?
Well, I just came back from Manchester, England, and London, England. I just came back from there speaking to women of empowerment and women of in philanthropy. And then I come through Dublin, and I came back to California and went to the Oscars in California, the Oscars behind the Oscars. And it's it's a whirlwind travel speed for me. I love to travel, and I have enough energy probably to travel for the next 20 years. And tomorrow's my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah, March 17th, I'll be 73.
Oh, wow. Nothing but a teeny bopper.
73. It's more like 37 to me, because that's what I feel like. I feel 37, not 73. I feel backwards. It's backwards.
Right.
So my 73 is a big 37.
Well,
I thank God for my energy. I thank God for my energy. I thank God for my life living while I'm here and existing, and try to keep my connection with God and stay connected. So all my troubles and everything will be at ease, because trouble is always going to come, but at least it'll be at ease for you.
Well, we want to thank you for being a part of our program, and happy birthday and congratulations. We'll send you some copies of the books. You'll be featured also in the Martial Arts Extraordinaire magazine, and we'll also have a feature for you in the Women's World History book. But I just want to thank you for all that you've done. Thank you for all that you're doing, and we really do appreciate you.
I appreciate you too. And what I would like to do is I'm getting ready to do another photo session at the end of the year, at the end of not March, April, in the beginning of April, in my gi, and I'm gonna be doing some art performances in my gi and everything. So I'll be able to send you some fresh pictures for your magazine.
All right, that will be great.
God willing.
All right, that will be great. And again, thank you. And remember, you're one of our lifetime members of our martial arts organization. You have my personal number, so anytime I can be of service to you or we can support you, please let us know.
I just want to let you know, I love your name, because you make me think of the great Jesse Owens, and he was an amazing man, and you're part of the history. So it's good that your name just kicked right out when you called me. I said, oh, I gotta find out who this is.
Well, listen, so that is in good company. So thank you. We appreciate you.
Okay, thank you. God bless you. And I thank all the women for supporting you. And I would like to gather a martial arts, women in martial arts fan club, if you will. I would like to build one on my website with the Women of Martial Arts of Honors. I'd like to build a fan club around your company.
Okay,
for the women.
Awesome.
I would like to do that.
I'll get back with you and I'll provide you all the names, and I'll let the ladies know. So we'll touch base. I think that would be a great honor. Again, your story, your life is a tribute to the women in the martial arts. So again, we thank you. Everyone,
thank you so much, Jesse. God bless you.
Yes, ma'am. Everyone, this is Jesse Bowen. This has been a great event. Get ready for the next event. Remember, this is the American Martial Arts Alliance Association and Foundation. Everyone be blessed. Bye, ma'am.
God bless you. Bye-bye.